Let's get into episode 24 of Magic Mushrooms Mead. This one is Karkolohk. Previously on, you guys were, well, you left the site of the exploded and wild magic-y crater that is the Id Ascendant crashed Illithid ship, where Iggy had remembered some things from his past that he had kind of blocked out due to the trauma of being abducted by aliens. He rebuilt Hot Rod to the prior factory specifications, and you guys headed out to try to find Lilith's shield guardian, the shield guardian that is connected to the amulet that she took from Corbin Deckard. Hey!
Say hi, Kate.
And at the end of last episode, well, throughout last episode, you came across a bridge that was guarded by 4 Chardolin golems, and then made your way the rest of the way to the base of the mountain on the far west. I think I might have said east in the name of last week's episode, but to the far west of Icewind Dale. And yeah, we ended last episode at the base camp that you guys set up. Foster's not going to be able to make it today. Ryan, was he going to be listening in and sending you messages, or is he just going to be taking care of his family?
Oh, probably just taking care of his family.
Okay.
I said he had the option if he wants to, but I think he'll be busy.
I think it's better for him to take care of his family, but if he does want to listen in, if he does want to send you messages, he can. For the time being, we will say that he is over here and taking care of the... he's at the base camp taking care of the axe beaks. There we go. Get rid of the...
Have we named these axe beaks yet? Now that we've had them for quite some time, I feel like we should be naming them.
I think Lilith did, but I can't remember what they are.
I can't remember either. I didn't write them down.
It's been quite a while. You got 3. Well, no. You lost
2
one.
of them had names.
You lost one. No, he survived. That's
He
right.
was just about dead.
Just about dead.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Lucky. Okay, so yeah, what would you guys like to do? You are at the base camp. You did, at the end of last episode, see a goblin splatter on, or a small humanoid splatter onto the side of the mountain. And that was where we left it. I don't think you guys had rested, so everyone is still damaged, whatever damage they had taken before. But yeah.
I think no, I'm full health, so I believe we had decided to rest prior to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we decided to end.
Okay.
Was it just a
We
short?
wanted to like make sure the axe beak didn't die. And
Yeah.
All right.
and take a rest before we went any further.
Because
Okay. Perfect.
Well, I'm gonna
definitely
do
rested the shell.
I'm gonna do a pre-heal for myself then. That I should have done last game.
Yeah, I didn't get anyone's healing. Still got CHUD at 19, which he's still got there. 25 for Iggy.
Oh, I'll be at max because I have cure wounds, so
Okay.
I would have spells available. I just
Alright.
have no hit dice left.
Yeah.
There's well, I mean, there is some. If you look back, there's rolls.
Oh, are there?
There's one heal roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I added everything together. I still had 5 hit points, and I wasn't gonna care too much
Alright.
about it.
And CHUD, did you want to use one of your hit dice to get the rest of the way up? I don't know how many you have left. You're at 19 to 23.
Alright, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Who are
you're
you
checked.
talking to? Sorry, I'm having a hard time with all this stuff that's going on. Yes, I will. How many hit dice can I roll? I'm just trying to figure out why my computer is being all fucked up.
How many hit dice do you have left?
Because I'm sure I rolled some last time, but
Yeah,
I thought that was
yeah.
because we did all that stuff.
Yeah, then you took a week off. How many hit dice do you have left? I have to. I
Did
can't.
we take a
Yep.
Did we take a full rest before we left?
Iggy had
'Cause
to
we
build, rebuild Hot Rod, which took him that week.
Yeah, so we had a full rest, and then so we should
And
have
then,
full hit dice, and then we fought the goblins, right?
the
Or we
golems,
fought
yeah.
Golems. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know we got hit dice back from 10-day rest. Okay.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
All right, then we should all be full then.
Yeah, you should have 4 then.
I should have 4 again.
Yeah.
So I.
They
Ooh, I don't-
are
if I roll 2 of
D8s.
them, I don't get them back.
You do,
don't.
but-
D8.
Yeah, so you're at 19 to 23, so rolling 1 is probably more than enough right now.
Yeah, either that or get somebody to heal me. But I'll roll 1. Where do I mark it off that I've used one of those dice?
I think you have to select short rest.
You kind of keep it by memory because as soon as you click the long rest thing, then it resets
It
the hit
clears
dice
it, yeah.
automatically.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. 8 gets you
Yeah, that's
back to
wonderful.
full.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, here are the hit dice. So I'll just use one of them. But this one says it's a 1d6 plus 2.
Oh, it's 1d6?
Yeah.
You're a sorcerer,
roll
that's
that.
right. I didn't know. I thought that sorcerers were d8s.
Warlock.
I got the 6 anyway. So perfect. It worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
You guys, can you give me just 1 second? I might actually end up disconnecting. I'm going to check out my router because right now everything is really bad. So just do your
Okay.
thing. If I disappear, I'll be back soon.
Okay. Our cameras may move around for a little while if he does disconnect, but that'll be fine. So it takes you guys, after resting up, about 15. Well, actually, it depends on if you're using the axe beaks to get up or if you're leaving them at the base camp and just walking up.
You should probably leave them behind. One of them
Okay.
almost died,
Yeah.
so
So it takes you the better part of an hour to get up to the top here. Not exactly the top of the mountain, but to where this little fort, it looks like, is lying. You do have to go around, so you're basically on the opposite side of where that one goblin had fallen off. As you're coming up it's about 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, about 50-foot wide path that leads up towards this. And
Are we going anywhere near the goblin that splattered?
if you would have to go past him to get up.
Yeah.
I'll check his pockets.
Okay. He did not have anything in his pockets. He was stripped bare.
Wait, he was naked?
Mm-hmm.
A naked golem had splattered on the side of the mountain?
Naked goblin splattered on the mountain.
Ew. Okay.
It's not
Oh.
happening.
I have medical training. He died from blunt force trauma.
Can I look up the mountain and like kind of see if we can see the hole where he came from?
You can, because the sun doesn't get very high up, it is going to be difficult. I would give you a perception at disadvantage.
How good can you throw something? And I'll give him a little ball bearing and light it up.
Oh. Well, either way, 14 with a disadvantage.
You can sort of see the shadow through the last little bit of the aurora that's blazing in the sky. It looks like pier or part of a bridge sticking out off the edge. Yeah, our camera's messed up. So it looks like he was thrown or fell off of a pier way up in the mountain.
So is it a logical conclusion that it looks like he was thrown off for possibly a execution or religious reason?
It's an easy logical step to get there. Yes.
It looks like some kind of murdering. Like,
yeah.
If we dig in the snow, are there more corpses here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Called that Viking thing where when they're like 70 or something, they just jump off of a cliff.
I did not know that.
No? Never mind. There's like it's a ritual where they just like commit like, never mind.
Ritualistic suicide?
Yeah. Maybe he did that.
Maybe. He was naked.
He's old.
Does the
I
goblin
just
look
wanted
old?
to feel a rush.
It's difficult to tell because he is quite badly splattered.
Okay. Well,
That's still pretty gross. Is there a little fort in front of us, you said?
As you get up, it takes close to an hour to get here. The sun has gotten to the highest that it gets up here, which is basically barely touching the horizon. So it's where it's just giving you a tiny bit of light. So you can see as you're getting up to this point, there are it does seem to be a fort built into the mountain. Wooden fort. You do see from here one watch platform and one watch tower.
Can you see anyone in them? Are there any lights on or?
There definitely are lights. Let's see. There are what look like possibly braziers or torches, giving light, and probably more so for the heat.
Did you add that snow effect to the map?
Yes, I did.
That looks pretty cool. Unless I'm crazy and this has been there the whole time.
No, it started today. This is I got 3 different snow effects. This is the best one. There are 2 others. One that's like, it would be perfect for a blizzard, but for some reason I can't get it to be clear. it's a 4K video turned into a 720p set of frames, but for some reason the frames are blurry like this. But at least this one looks better than the other two.
How is Lilith's amulet? How is she feeling with the amulet? Is it pulling her towards this fort?
Oh, absolutely. From where Lilith is, you would say about 25, 50, 75, 100, 25. He's a little more than 200 feet away.
Oh, wow. Okay. I tell that to the team. We're very, very close. Do we want to try and sneak in? Or walk up to the front door?
Well, I mean, whoever's running this place can't be all bad, can they? Considering they threw a goblin off the place.
Iggy, what do you think? Should we walk up and knock on the door?
Oh, I don't know. This is your adventure. What do you think, Lilith?
Maybe they just don't know they have it trapped. We could just simply walk in, say, "Hey,
Can I
we need to do a
investigate
favor."
see... Oh, sorry. Go on.
I was just gonna say we can just walk in and be like, "Hey, can we have this back?" And they might just be like, "Yeah, here you go," and that could be the end of the story.
I'm trying to find the guardian, right? Who's potentially trapped in there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I investigate to see?
Who's
Is
our
there
stealthiest
any-
person? Because I do have invisibility spell. Like,
The stealthiest person is the biggest guy here.
Yeah.
It's not actually me, is it?
mine
Might be.
is
What's my-
+3.
My stealth is +3, my dexterity 17, so
mean-
I'm pretty stealthy and little. I think that's also like a race trait, or halfling.
I'm not
for
proficient in stealth, so
for Lightfoot halfling,
Oh, no, I'm
you're
evil.
ghostwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get a different interesting ability.
Well, the only
Right,
advantage.
well, it is your mission, so I could put you invisible and send you in if you want.
However, maybe one of your animal forms is stealthy. What do I know? I'm not a druid.
Maybe a bat around, pretty small.
Oh, that's a good idea. I do have stealthy animals. I could turn into a rat or a little lizard or a cat.
Iggy, what's going on with the lamp on Hot Rod?
Oh, it's just looking everywhere.
So
I didn't
it's
shut
pretty
anything off.
obvious where you guys are.
Yeah, they're. I'm pretty sure I'm just.
You probably looked up a couple of times to look at the
Yeah.
palisades and all that.
Alright, I say, let's try our luck
Just
and
roll
knock
up.
on the front door. Let's just do it.
Okay. So you guys get to.
Just casually roll up to the door.
We're like,
Not that I'm gonna complain, but was Elliot actually able to climb a mountain with us?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you said the path was big enough.
There was a literal path to climb. It
The
wasn't
Axbeak's
so
gonna
much.
come with us.
They could have. Would have been easy enough, but he's keeping Severin's keeping watch of that while
They
they
were also pretty
rest up.
beat up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the path is made so that even like a cart, your big old wagon, could have made it up here.
Oh, okay.
It would have taken a long time, but it could have made it up here. So you get about here when you hear, actually from two separate directions, "Halt! Who goes there?"
I would like to look at one of them.
Which one? Left or down.
Yes.
Yes.
Both at the same time.
Chud could look at both of them.
Yeah.
He could.
Chud looking at both of them right now.
I guess I would probably look off to the left.
Okay. Up there, you can vaguely see the form of two goblins. And as Hot Rod's lamp goes whoop right up at him, it lights up a pair of goblins. One of them has what looks like a rifle of some sort. A big version of Iggy's gun.
So the guy that fell off the cliff, friend of yours?
Says, once he's off the cliff, he's dead.
So
Hey, he did look like he might be sleeping. Are you sure? Did you check?
Once he's chosen, he's dead.
Oh, he was a chosen one, hey? How do you get to be a chosen one?
Piss off the boss.
Is it a lottery?
He says, nope. Piss off the boss. And the one with the gun kind of elbows the other one in the arm. And it's about that time that a pair of other goblins climb down the tower to the south and run up, and you recognize them. Don't know if you remember their names.
what do they look like?
They look like goblins.
They look like a pair of goblins. Well, Chud may have seen them in passing, but the rest of you did meet and scare the literal piss out of Nut and Bear Belch.
Oh, these are the dudes from the mine.
No, before the mine.
They're from the cart. We took the
Yeah.
cart.
You took the cart from them.
Oh.
You guys are thieves.
Can we come inside your fort for some shelter on this cold night?
The guys we... Remember how you're alive because of us?
So one of them, the green one, Bear Belch, kind of waves at the other guys and says, "It's okay, it's okay. They were sent for. Manifest's looking for them. Don't worry." And one of them, the one with the gun, gives the side eye, but then nods, and your two friends lead you through.
Thank you.
They kind of sidle up and say,
What were their names again? Sorry.
so it's Nut, Gnut.
So it's Gunt.
Thanks for the
What
help,
up?
Gunt and Bear Bum.
There you go.
Bear Belch is the other one.
Belch.
Severin was calling him Bear Burp.
I like Bear Bum and Gunt and Bear Bum.
And actually, to find these names, I spent about 2 hours scrubbing through old episodes before I thought maybe one of them wrote it down, and I checked Severin's, and he even put Bear Burp, aka Bear Belch. So he's got him in his sheet there, which was very helpful. So they lead you forward to a gate. There's a second tower over here with a bunch of goblins up top, and there are 5 goblins guarding the gate. And they say, Bearbelch leads the charge and says, Igdilk, Muck, let us through. Manifex looking for these bunch. And I'm
Do
going
we
to...
know who Manifex is, or?
You have no idea. You've never heard that name before.
Can we tell if it's like a human name or anything?
It definitely doesn't sound like a human name. And he rolls a 19 on his deception check. And yeah. Igdilk, I think. Yes, Igdilk pretty quickly steps forward to open the gate and let you guys through, which is big enough for you guys to go 2 at a time only. So, you are going on to him. There, top. I forgot to give him a thing. He's got a D8.
I have 15 passive insight. Do I see what he's putting down to the rest of the goblins?
You said 15?
Yep.
It looks like he's trying to not let any of them know that he not let them know that he knows you, and that not let them know that you guys may
kill them all.
Yeah, that you guys are dangerous.
I get you.
I'm gonna roll a stealth and I'm gonna hide under Golomov's ear.
Disadvantage.
Drop you in the snow.
Disadvantage. Fuck. Look at my first one was a 19. 8. 8.
You, as far as you are aware, you are hiding perfectly underneath his ear.
I'm like one of those kids where it's just over my eyes.
Yeah.
Right?
So
I'm tripping over stuff as I'm walking.
You guys walk in. So there were... Forgot to mention that there were 2 ramparts on the either side of the gate with goblins on either side of the gate looking down at you. And then you get into a courtyard. There are 2 rickety wooden bridges looming over this area. One at probably about 30 feet and the next at about 50. The higher bridge is missing the entire middle section. And it does not look very safe to be on. 2 iron cages are hanging from this first one that you get to. One twirls on a heavy iron chain as a flurry of ravens tear into the flesh of some creature that's inside. And as you move forward...
Just gonna look over to Iggy as we're kind of like slowly walking through this place. So, is he set to blow again?
I only had enough for 1 bomb, sadly.
Just kind of like, oh.
Sorry.
Where's my amulet pulling me towards right now?
Pretty much directly ahead. You guys are now probably about 50 feet away. You guys have gotten very close to it. There is also a fat orc, not orc, a fat hobgoblin Very short, actually, for a hobgoblin. He's about the size of a goblin, and one of his arms seems to be longer than the other. Reddish skin, and he is petting a warg. And you do also see down here that there are three actually cages. One has a polar bear in it, the other two are empty. And this hobgoblin here says, "What's the meaning of this? Outsiders inside." And he hops up on his warg. And Bear Belch again tries to convince him, and he says, shit, what's his name? It's Snubsuck. It's okay, we're going to Manifect. The healer asked for them. Which is 12. Okay. So Snubsuck kind of glares and says, "The chief will have to know, of course." And Bear Belch kind of swallows and says, "Of course." And he starts riding away. Okay.
Put a sock in it, Snubsuck.
What's going on, Gunt? Why does nobody like us? By the way, you can't see me because I'm invisible.
He looks back
be
at you
afraid.
and says, "You're not goblins? And you're not from this tribe?" And so
Fair
they lead you further in to a underneath a large platform, actually. 30-foot tall wooden watchtower. Is that the right one? Is that number 5? Yes. 30-foot tall wooden watchtower connected to the snowy ridges on either side by wooden bridges, and hanging off the front of it, the side that you're on, are a pair of empty iron cages, and dangling underneath you see a 9-foot tall golem-like construct with a helm-shaped head. It is attached to an arrangement of chains and ropes and pulleys to make it look like a giant marionette. It's also quite beat up. It kind of looks like chunks of metal have been removed from it. And yeah.
Speaking of which,
Is this the Guardian?
how far are we from it?
Hey, just before we go any farther, I'm
Yep.
gonna ask these guys, what did the bear do?
He says, "Same as the other two. It's supposed to pull our wagons. Granted, we don't have any more wagons. Just the one that went out recently, looking for more
Wait,
food."
is that the same bear that we already dealt with?
No. You let those 2 bears go. This is one extra.
Yeah. Wait.
How tough does that lock look? Is the door locked, or could I just open
It is locked. It doesn't look too tough. Lilith,
Lilith should talk to them.
what's that?
Lilith should talk to them.
Maybe that's the daddy bear.
Lilith, you did ask about the shield guardian, right?
Yes, I want to know if this golem in front of us. What is my?
Talk louder, Lilith. I can't hear you.
Can you not? Am I too quiet?
You're very, very quiet.
You are very quiet, yes. I've turned you up to max, but you're still quiet.
Talk into the
Sorry.
microphone.
You might be able to increase your volume in the audio video settings in Discord.
Okay, I'm gonna put everything up to 100. Is
There you
that
go.
better?
That's much better.
Is that too loud now?
Nope, that's perfect.
Okay. All right. I'm
Oh.
still figuring it out. Anyways,
So this
what is my amulet saying right now?
this
'Cause
is
you said I was only
definitely the golem. It is active, but I don't know how the best way to say this. Active but dormant. Like
Can I speak to it telepathically?
no, but you can feel everything. You can feel all the ropes tied around its wrists and the chains holding it up by the armpits. And very slowly, almost imperceptibly, its head kind of follows you and you alone.
Can I? How would I be able to get closer to it, or would that be like that stealth?
You would not without climbing on top of someone.
Who would I have to climb on to do it? Oh, because it's hanging up.
It's
okay.
hanging, yeah. It
Who would
is
I have to
hanging
climb
about
on?
10 feet above you.
You already had Golemov.
and
Yeah, can I climb on top of Golemov and then just touch it and cast Mending?
You can give that a try.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Mandy takes a minute though, if you're
Does
okay
it?
with that.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
while you guys are busy talking to them, I'll just casually lean up against it with my hand up there, standing on Golemov's head.
Golemov, are you letting this happen?
I don't know if I would wander over there.
They
It's
are
right above
leading
us,
you directly underneath it.
So sorry. So it's in the center of this area.
Yes,
That we're
it
in
is
right now?
directly above the center. So right here, it is directly above this point.
And if Golemov keeps walking after I'm under it and he keeps going, I will hold on to it and kind of just be like, try to be nonchalant for a minute while holding
You'll-
on to it by the ankle.
You'll
Yeah,
hang
do
on
I
to it.
get a sense? Do I
I'm
get
not
a
gonna
sense
stop
that this-
for him.
Okay, I will be hanging.
The amulet?
It's less that it wants it, just that it's paying attention to the amulet.
Two lodestones.
How does the craftsmanship look?
It looks like it would have been perfect craftsmanship, but it has been steadily like taken apart. Pieces of it have been taken off.
What have they done to you? This is so sad.
Um,
Is it kind of like batteries not included? Like, you remember the one baby?
Right? Oh, and then they fix it, and that's all.
Yeah.
so how are our goblin friends?
Okay, I'm gonna talk to the goblins, their
Yeah.
bottom and whatever.
Yeah.
Nut. What happened? What is this?
He says it was found generations ago in the snow. They brought it here and hung it up for plays for the children.
Can we have it?
That's not up to us. Maybe
We'll buy it.
What if I gave you this and I pull out a tiny soapstone octopus that slowly absorbs water?
like a sponge?
I think it's kind of like, you know, those bears that you put in brown sugar? Like one of
Oh,
those
yeah.
things, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bear that you put in brown
so-
sugar? Oh, yes.
Guardian is about 9 feet off the ground, right?
it's 9
Get
feet
to spend
tall,
it?
but it's about 10 feet off the ground.
So Lilith is going to take off the amulet and then wild shape into a bird, an eagle.
So that
you
she has the
can't do
amulet.
flying creatures yet.
Damn it, I can't. Oh shit,
Oh.
never mind.
That's why I'm casually hanging
Next.
off of it.
Can I summon a flying beast to take the amulet up to the...
But did anybody ever show me this amulet?
Oh,
Probably
maybe
not.
Iggy should ask.
But you guys
about
were
the
there
amulet.
when Decker got it, right?
Oh, do I recognize what this... Can I do an Arcana on the
Yeah,
golem?
give me Arcana.
11.
11. How did you get 11?
Bad roll.
Yeah. You're not entirely sure what it is. Nut says if you want it, you can talk to Manifek. She might be able to swing it for you.
All right. I've also got a set of cutlery carved from knucklebone trout.
That's very nice.
Like, where'd you pick up these random things?
They were for the Twingas, remember?
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Another thing that
Lilith could do is could Golemoth throw Lilith up to like grab onto the guardian and like crawl up.
Jesus.
So, I'll give you an idea of what you can do with this amulet. You are pretty sure that you can awaken the golem, the shield guardian, and then it will just be awake, and you can telepathically command it to do what you need it to do. But keep in mind that you are underneath a 30-foot tall wooden structure that if it tries to get out of its bindings, it will probably bring the structure down on you.
And we'll have a whole shit ton of pissed off goblins. Best of barter.
How's it tied up anyways?
Yeah, how's it tied up?
Very
So,
sketchily.
it's held up under the armpits by chains, and then it's got bits of rope around its all of its joints to make it a marionette, including the legs. And there are pulleys set up so that it can be used as a marionette.
Okay, I feel like I can awaken this. I feel like this is connected to the amulet, but I don't know how to awaken it. I don't know how we can get it down from here.
I have a block and tackle.
I feel like it's sad or anything like that. Can I feel any emotion from it?
Let me try and identify
You cannot.
amulet.
Okay.
I can figure
Sorry,
out
Iggy?
how to...
We've already identified the
Yes,
animal.
Gamos, you identified it in the episode that you weren't here for.
Okay, so we should know how to use it then, right? We should know how to activate.
Yes, for the most part, yeah.
Okay, so how do I awaken it? How do we use it?
You just to awaken it, you can just spend an action to awaken it.
Oh, okay, well that's easy.
Yeah.
I thought that I could do
No.
that.
You awaken it with the power of love.
I was I need to like put the amulet around its neck, or it have
No.
like a little slot, like a key or something.
You do know that it protects and only follows the orders of the person who is attuned to the amulet, and only while they're wearing the amulet.
So we have to get it down. Otherwise, it's going to take.
The entire place down on top of us, right?
Well, we
If I
gotta get it
awaken
from the
first.
goblins too, though.
Yeah.
You don't want to piss off
I mean-
something where you're inside.
I mean, look at this piece of garbage. I could melt it down for scrap, but what a piece of shit.
Grab. Come on, it's
Oh,
not
look,
even
it's beautiful.
We'd be
Can't
doing
believe I
that,
was.
Iggy.
I can't believe I was willing to give my octopus that slowly absorbs water for this thing.
Nut
Okay, Nut,
says,
tell us about
The Malachi.
Manifek? He says
Manifest. Who's Manifest?
she's the head healer, and anything else that I want to tell you, I don't want to say in front of around any possible ears that may be listening.
Maybe we should go talk to Manifest.
Wait. Maybe we're being spied on right now. Perception check.
Go for it.
Ooh, natural 20 for a 21.
Nice.
So there are goblins watching you. Most of them are out of probable earshot unless they have spells and you don't know that they've cast them yet. The ones that are immediately of concern, that are like eyes on you right now, are the ones, there are some on a little lookout to your left that can see right where you are underneath there, including one with a rifle, and then the ones back behind on the on either side of the gate, on the parapets up there. They're also still watching you.
Don't fuck around yet.
Well, I feel like we should go talk to the healer before we do anything.
Before we do anything, I want to use detect magic just to see if they have cast anything around us.
Are you just casting it, or are you using it as a ritual? Ritual takes 10 minutes.
We're waiting here for the guy to come back, aren't we? Or we?
Nope. They're trying to lead you directly to her.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay.
We'll just go.
All right. So, they lead you directly up here into this area.
Just so you're aware, too.
Yep.
What was it again? I can sense the presence of any creature within 30 feet of me that is invisible or on the ethereal plane. I can
Okay.
also pinpoint such a creature that is moving. So if there is a, one or two of them that are invisible watching us, then I
Okay.
will be able to watch them, see them.
All
When
right.
they're close to me.
So, I'm just gonna move you guys closer to the fire as Nut goes and gets the healer. She steps out and is doing a just in case, getting the two of them to kind of flank her so that you guys don't make any wrong moves.
Are we surrounded by goats?
You are. If you look through the openings, they're kind of curtains that you don't know how this little beaded curtain is keeping any of the heat in. It makes no sense that they would do that, but they seem perfectly fine. Like, one of them's even like, she's just naked and getting changed and doesn't seem cold inside her little hut. But you do see each one of these healers does have a goat with them.
Did we bring Bane?
Yep.
Did Lilith bring Bane?
Lilith's riding Bane right now. Forgot to make her smaller so that you can sort of see him.
I'm gonna cast that detect magic, or start casting it now.
Okay. Taking the 10, or are you just gonna use up the spell slot?
Take.
Okay.
That's interesting. Okay. So who are we supposed to be talking to here?
I never figured out what that
Yeah,
magic
which one?
top of me,
So,
and I'm gonna try and see if I can. Because I know there's still some funky spells, but I don't know what they are.
you don't know what they are yet. Actually, I should bring that up because I've got to remember what the actual effects are in case anything happens. You know what
You should
one
touch
of the
one of the
effects
tents,
is.
maybe.
Stop touching trees.
Yes, don't touch trees.
God, you're killing all of the trees. You're killing the limited trees. that are
85 and 62. Okay. 85 and then 62. Right. I remember those now. So, Manifek is this one in the center of these three. She comes out as Bearbelch goes into Retriever, and she says, "Hello. I suppose you're the group that met these young fellows not so long ago, are you? About a month ago, you took one of our wagons.
I've never seen these people before in my life.
The chief was very upset, but...
Who's the chief?
I would say repossessed.
That wasn't us. That was the Arcane Brotherhood.
What's going on here?
She says, don't worry, well, none of us in this circle are fans of Chief Yarb Nock.
Is anybody gonna bring me up to speed here, guys?
Yeah, you know that, I'll just like, or I guess you're like on my shoulder, so I'll just like,
Yeah.
say to you like, yeah, you know the comfy wagon we travel around in? We may have repossessed it from someone. Those someones may have been the two little goblins in front of us.
Oh,
Are you like a gecko crawling around him right now?
pretty much, yeah.
It's like a tree frog as far as I
Yeah.
understand.
Just stuck you.
Little sticky hands. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm...
Manifest
Yeah.
adds to your story there, as well as a few others, including the chief's sister.
You stole the chief's sister as well?
No, they killed her.
We murdered her.
You got... Jesus. I don't know these
Wait.
guys.
Well, they
We didn't kill any female. Oh, does somebody still have the face mask, the goblin mask?
I'm sure that was Deckard, wasn't it?
No, they didn't
Yeah.
keep. I worked hard to cut that off. They
Or did you?
No, we got it was the the gnomish woman that was wearing the goblin mask.
Oh,
wait
yeah.
a second. Would I remember what the sister looked like?
Okay.
You may. You can give me an intelligence check.
So is that just clicking the intelligence?
Yep, if you just click intelligence, it should roll it for you.
Oh, nat one. Nice.
You've got no idea.
Well, there goes that idea.
I'll ask. You mean the gnome?
She says, yes, the gnome. Her name was...
The gnome with the mask. I remember.
Her name was... Give me a moment here. I forgot where it was.
She's still
Her
on
name-
ice at.
Her name was Nipine, I believe.
She wasn't a goblin.
No, she wasn't. The name Nipine does kind of ring a bell in the back of your head there, Iggy.
Like I did last time. I was just trying to get somebody who can talk to corpses.
And
Well, are they really that upset? I mean, it's terrible that the Arcane Brotherhood murdered her.
she says, I don't care that you murdered her. The
They started it.
few goblins along with
Self-defense.
them does kind of bother me, but at least these two were spared.
Hey, we're not completely ruthless. They started it.
Bear Belch says, from what I remember, the guy in the armor who's not here threw a couple javelins out of the dark and killed a couple of my friends.
Oh, I remember that. Oh yeah.
They met my friend Elliot.
They say, no, haven't had the pleasure.
Oh, well, he's a very nice boy. Say hi, Elliot.
Hi.
So, are we good, or are you guys mad at us?
Manifex
No,
says,
she wants something.
I'm
Yeah.
a little upset about the other three, but that's fine since you took out Nipine. I do want
We
something.
did you a favor killing that chick.
Your gnomish friend here is right. I do want something.
Yeah, Bear Bum told us you were going to reward us for getting rid of her.
doubt that, but I may, yes. We can give what little we have. What we need is to get rid of the chief and his ilk. You
Hold up.
must have seen Nipin's mask.
Mass? Oh.
Yeah, the goblin.
Giant person.
I thought that was just a weird thing that Decker did.
Says no.
Wearing
no.
somebody's face like a cookie mask.
That's not the first face mask he's had.
She says, well, the mask that Chief Yarb Knock is wearing, she gives air quotes around his name. That was my brother's face. He parades around wearing it now.
Do you
Well,
want us to cut his face off?
So
Just gonna go face off, right?
that should be the title of this episode.
Oh,
face off.
I can rename it. I can rename it.
The
Yes,
other-
face off.
Did the other face look like Nicolas Cage or like what's his name?
Well, here's
John
the
Travolta.
problem.
Oh, the other guy.
Yeah.
At the end, they couldn't tell who was who. Even when they're being in their other person's face for such a long time, they started
John
acting like the
Travolta.
other person.
John
Yeah.
Travolta and Nicolas Cage. Oh, please. Okay, which one does the Goblin King look like right now? Does he look like John Travolta or Nicolas Cage? I have to know.
The mask that he's wearing would be John Travolta.
So it's Nick Cage.
Goblin John Travolta.
It's Goblin John Travolta, and the underneath the mask is Nick Cage.
So is it
Alright,
like
well, now we have to
skinny?
kill Goblin King.
Is this like skinny like Saturday Night Fever John Travolta or like Fat Star?
Oh, you know it's the
Starfish John
fat
Travolta.
one. It is.
It's
it's
the bigger
fat.
one.
It's John Travolta from what was that sci-fi movie? The horrible one.
Oh.
that he did.
Oh,
Battlefield
Battlefield Earth.
Oh, so good.
It is because it's a mask. It's a face that has spent some time tanning. So yeah, it kind of looks like that.
Awesome.
She says about I can't even remember 50, 60 years ago, we came across some gnomes dying in the snow. 5 of them. We thought, hey, we're trying to make peace with the
Eat there.
10
Eat.
towns. Why not save these poor folk and, as a gesture of good faith, return them to 10 towns fed and warm and all healed up? It didn't take long for us to discover our mistake. His name is Spellix, and they decided that they wanted to take over. Apparently, where they were from, goblins were no more than mindless beasts, and so they treated us the same way. And they decided mindless beasts can be killed, can be eaten, whatever suits them.
They were eating goblins.
Yes.
What do goblins taste like?
Okay, no offense, but you guys look disgusting.
She says, we have been forced, literally forced at knife point, at gunpoint, to do the same, and I agree, we do not taste good.
Horrible.
Well, I am up for killing this asshole. I'm gonna pull out my amulet and show her and be
Wait,
like,
wait, wait. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna just say, wait. Quick question before we get into the killing. We don't want to have a group of goblins jumping in on it. Is there a way that we can have a fair fight with him to basically kill him within your guys' law? and that sort of thing, so that we can get rid of him. A way to kind of bait him into a fight, a single person fight.
The laws that we had before, yes. Under Spellix, Yarbnock, the Bone Eater, no. He
would
would
be able
not
to bait him.
He would not follow any thing such as a law like that. He would definitely bring in his cronies, and absolutely some of our people have been turned.
Would we be able to bait him into say getting off his guard, so that we can get him and maybe a small group of his cronies to make it a fair fight, so it's not overwhelming?
Is that an alarm by the gate or something? Call an intruder, false alarm, something like that. We gotta get rid of some of those goblins.
What about a giant moose fucking shit up as a distraction?
Or
Giant
a shield
moose
guardian.
and a shield guardian, maybe?
And a
That too.
polar bear.
Yeah.
Oh, so here's the thing. Let's ask her. How is that big statue up there being held up? Is that, let's say we can set that as a trap, so that when we get the boss guy there, we can cut some lines or something, we can clap stuff on top of him and his croonies, and then we can just mop up the mess afterwards. Does that sound like a plan?
She says, that's an interesting suggestion.
And here's the thing I want his face, though.
She says you can have whatever you want off of him.
Now you're a medicine woman, correct?
Yes.
Why haven't you just poisoned him?
I've tried. But he's resilient. And
He's a
after the
wily
first
cat.
time, he no longer took food from us.
Looks like he needs a case of lead poisoning. I'll take my gun out.
She
Well,
says,
did you talk to the polar bear yet?
Not
No,
yet.
I haven't yet.
She looks to Bear Belch and says, what do you say to challenging him for leadership? And Bear Belch says,
We got your back there, Belch.
it's something I can do. At least I don't
We
have
can make a
family
flag
to
for
worry
you.
about.
And a coat of arms. It'll be like two bare goblin asses on the sides and the shield.
He says you want to collapse that tower with the armor.
Yes.
Oh.
I could bait him on there.
Let's
Well,
do that.
we don't want to ruin the armor, though.
Do we think?
Yeah, I want to keep the armor. I want to just be able to.
Release him from his hold.
We can use my block and tackle to pick him up and pull him out of the restraints.
He says, if you can make it move, he can take it down. I don't know how much metal would take damage from wood falling on top, and we could collapse while the chief and his cronies are up there.
Can I make a quick
Yeah.
question? Would my character know about the shield guardian, and would he have a kind of inkling that maybe if the shield guardian fell, that Lilith might take some damage?
Give me an Arcana check.
All right. 11.
11. You've got no idea.
Okay, I'll turn to Lilith. You will be fine. You will not take any damage falling when that thing
Listen.
falls.
If it falls, it could take the entire ceiling down on us.
Well,
I want to
well,
keep I want to keep him intact as much as possible.
he's steel and that's wood. Don't worry about it.
So, Skamos, because you had identified the amulet, give me an Arcana check as well.
Also an 11.
Also an 11.
God damn it.
Everyone's rolling so terribly.
I know what I'm talking about, guys.
Lilith will do a Arcana check.
Deckard wrote a book, and I read it, and that's what it said. You guys are fine.
Did I
That's what
finish
my boss
my detect magic?
Yes. So it appears that the all but Manifek, the other 5 healers, are casting some sort of spell. You get the feeling from it that it's protecting from eavesdropping. It's kind of some specialized version of silence so that sound doesn't penetrate the barrier.
It's like Get Smart's zone of silence.
Like,
Yeah.
Zone of silence. Yeah.
I
Around
still
myself.
feel like we could release enough of the Shield Guardian that when it's time to activate him, he could drop down without taking too much damage. Like, we could remove the pulleys and the rope, and then also Iggy could make the break the lock, but I can talk to the polar bear and tell him not to break out until a certain time, and then attack his captors.
I'm going to look at everybody else and go, yes, we should totally listen to Lilith, and then wink. We should totally drop it on his head. Wink, wink. Just so she doesn't hear me.
Iggy, what do you think about the metal chains and all that were holding up the Guardian?
I think it was just rope.
It looked like they were just looped around there. I mean, we could just take that off.
I think if you activate the Guardian, he's going to let himself out.
Yeah, he'll just drop. So
yeah, I don't think we need to do much else. I don't think
he's probably just tied on the arms. I think with just regular rope.
Yeah.
I think if he wanted to get out, he would. I think he's just been asleep and the amulet hasn't been activated. But what do I know? I haven't identified it or anything.
You did.
I
know everything about it.
Oh yeah,
I know everything about it.
Well, okay. Let's make the plan to trick the guy in there.
And then I also want to talk to the polar bear, and then Iggy, can you break the lock on the polar bear?
Actually, I just had an idea. I'll go into my bag of holding, and I pull out 2 winter wine skins that are 5 pound each. And I say, you're a medicine woman, right?
Skull!
Couldn't we just doctor these wine skins and put a lot of the goblins to sleep?
For sleep?
Says if they would drink it, but that's a tough sell.
Maybe not. We've got a silver-tongued friend here, and perhaps we have to give something to appease the goblins as an offering of peace.
Well, I was thinking, wouldn't it be part of the celebration of you're having the old boss fighting the new boss, so it's gonna be a celebration to see who's gonna win that one.
I think we Chief some bones to eat. Isn't his name like Bone Eater or something like that?
I feel like
Bone chewer, yeah.
we're just overthinking.
I guess if his name was Bone Drinker, we might have an easier time, right?
He's the bone cracker.
I vote we just lure him onto the wooden scaffolding, collapse it, and then the golem stands up from the collapse thing and rips their shit even more.
Yeah.
Set up the table underneath the golem, and then the golem just falls on him.
It's like hell in a cell, right?
Yeah.
Beauty. Love it. Let's do it.
Was this for Undertaker?
Does the golem, would the golem get damaged though? Like that's the...
No, I think it's just going to be standing up.
Yeah, the golem probably wouldn't take damage. Might take some from the wood falling down on it, but probably not much. You've seen how ramshackle this place is. It probably wouldn't take much.
Okay.
To kill the golem.
And did the
Sorry, Lilith, it's dead.
The men. I mean, he also caught. I don't know how long he actually stayed and sat on it, mending it. Did you finish your mending spell?
Was I able to hold on to it for a long time to mend it?
How long did you guys? You guys didn't stay there for long. You guys decided to move on to speak to Manifek.
Well, just
Yeah.
I'll ask. Can you get me to the thing, and I can just actually, because I'll go up and I'll cut some of the ropes just a little bit. If somebody can lift me up there, so we can get everything ready while
Hey,
I'm mending, doing
could
a
we
couple
just-
mending spells.
maybe we could bribe a bunch of the goblins.
She says a lot of them have families. They probably wouldn't fight. It's safer to not fight than to back the loser and then have your children eaten or have to eat your own children.
Not even for 100 gold, like Skamos is willing to pay them each.
That's why we can have them go around and tell them that our new bear butt is going to be the new chief, so that everyone can come in and basically have a drink or whatever, and they're part of the new clan, and they can watch the other guy die.
Civil War.
Yeah, we get everyone on our side, and then we go and kill the guy, and I'll wear his face like a mask. Would I figure my god would like that? If I wore a goblin
Ooh.
face mask?
So
Speaking on that,
your
what
god,
kind of god
would
do you-
like whatever you think your god would like. Really.
Alright, okay, and for sure.
Blip doop boop.
Chaos, buddy.
Whatever you decide your
Chaos.
god would like, she'll probably like because you made her
She's
up,
hot.
essentially.
Yeah, so done. My god's
What's
gonna
the-
love this, guys.
Okay, who here knows religion?
Me, of course. I made up my own
You?
religion, my own
What's
god.
the goblin's god? What gods do goblins worship?
Well, let me tell you this. Who the fuck cares? They were talking
We
about
do.
my god.
Because this guy beside us could turn into some really fancy-looking hobgoblin prophet. Maybe that's how we
Can
turn.
I use religion to see if I can figure out who they pray to?
got a
Yeah, you
+4.
can give me a religion check. Are you
I'm proficient in religion.
I'm half proficient.
you're half proficient and Chud is fully proficient?
I'm proficient, yeah.
Yeah, you can both give me rolls.
Come on. Oh, 2.
Ooh.
You
22.
got 22.
So,
I got 9, boys.
what does Chud think?
Yeah,
That doesn't give a fuck about them.
Okay.
He says there is only one true God, and that is my God. Bow down before
So-
my God, or pay the price.
Skamos, you know that their god is Maglubiet.
I'm a Glubiot.
Do you remember if there was any like particular color of a special Magloobaboob prophet or something?
You know what? That's a great idea, because Scamcos could change into, let's say, said prophet or something like that, and really...
It'd be like Bear Bum. He's the guy. Magoobleboob said he's number one.
Yeah, and if you're going against God, if you're going against this.
So
Wonderful.
Maglubiet is a god of order and war, and let's see, fan art of Maglubiet. And he is, let's see. There's really nothing. His symbol is a bloody axe, if that helps.
We could just have can we do what is that called again? Where you do like a minor illusion of a bloody axe, and then just have Scamco's kind of standing behind it,
I
and
thought
then he can just talk to them through it,
Yes.
right?
We do have minor illusion. Pretty sure
Mhm.
that was the.
I can
Oh,
I think that's
Skamos can cast minor illusion himself
Yeah.
because he drinks
Yeah.
a potion.
And the best part about that is he's got that silver tongue, so he can convince most of those people as he's casting the minor illusion in front of him. So.
Yeah, but 2 fight for Bear Bum.
Yeah, because he is now the chosen one.
Right. Elliot, pal, you're gonna see some weird shit here. Just gonna have to accept it and go for a little timeout over here. Just gonna go for a corner.
Go for a timeout?
Yeah.
He's like, but Mom.
Why do I have to go for a timeout, Mom?
I always forget that you have a nice pair of breasts on you.
You're gonna see some grown-up shit here.
Don't you want me to fight with you?
No, this is too gruesome even for you.
Okay. He goes to hang out over the edge. He he spits to see how far his spit can get off the edge of the cliff there.
I just see him, like, for whatever reason, just like swinging his head back and forth and losing one of the lanterns and just like, okay, I'm gonna back up now. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're gonna just try and be a prophet-looking. Would it be a goblin or a gnome?
You could
it would
just
be
straight
goblin.
up be
Goblin.
a goblin
So-
with a big bloody axe.
Yeah, with a big bloody axe.
I would suggest too that being bigger than the normal goblin size, but still the same proportions, just to make
Because
it
I'm
look.
the prophet.
Goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears are all the same race.
Oh yeah. So he'd have to be like a bugbear then.
So he could be
He'd be a
bugbear
hobgoblin.
size and look like any one of the 3. That's up to you.
Well, it's not like they're gonna know what he looks like, right? 'Cause-
But having him be bigger, so he'd be technically an older goblin, right? Rather than, so it'd make more sense for him as a prophet for being an old school kind of.
So
big.
like chosen one, so he's probably gonna be bigger than the rest of them.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, if he's a god, he can choose whatever he decides to be.
Yeah. But wouldn't it make more sense in the little goblin's minds as well? Because they're
don't
usually
know.
they go by pack tactics or whatever it is, and the big guy's telling them what to do.
I really don't know much about goblins.
Well, I read a book one time.
Prophet, goblin, flaming axe, and let's see how this goes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Wait, what is it that you throw in fires to make it all colorful?
Mm,
Is that like
Wasn't it
Like
brass?
sugar, right?
there's like copper powder, and there's different types of powders.
like whatever they were doing in Are You Afraid of the Dark? Remember?
Yeah.
We should do some of that too while he's doing this scamo stuff.
Ooh! Make the fire just explode.
So wait, so the plan is are we poisoning and making the goblins all go to sleep right now?
I don't
That's
think
still
they'll
the plan? I
go
went
for
to the
that.
bathroom. Okay,
Oh
so what's...
no!
No.
We have an even better plan now. We're just gonna lie to them using their religion.
Like,
I'm not
Yeah.
a prophet.
are we really using religion for any other use than it's really intended right now?
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
So Manifek says, Bearbelch, hold on. She goes into her hut and rumbles around for stuff and comes out and says, if you all have some food, he's going to become very, very, very hungry. And then she stuffs really a bunch of herbs into his mouth and tells him chew and swallow. Does anyone have food that they'd like to offer up?
I have nothing.
Where's Elliot?
With that. He's over there. No!
I
Yeah,
have some
yeah.
rations.
Or
Can I-
Here, I'll give him. I
Where's
have
the
3
goat?
smoked Craig cat rations.
Where's that goat?
Hey, no, you don't touch Bane.
Where is that goat?
I have in
I'm
my bag of
right.
holding. I can give up. I can give up 10 rations altogether.
Okay. All right. So, Bear Belch actually rather quickly begins to his skin kind of becomes a yellowish and slick, and he says, I thought we were out of the herbs. And she tells him, we kept some for special occasions. As he gets slicker and slicker, he just starts shoveling this food into himself, and begins to grow into
Here, I'll give him that
cocoon.
10 pounds of wine too.
Okay, he chugs that too. Becomes a cocoon that just continues to grow and grow and grow to about 7 feet. And as you guys go ahead and do your stuff, we will come back to what happened to him. So what is everyone doing to prepare?
I guess we have to talk to the bear and unlock the cage,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Or are we
I'd
just
like
going to
to-
put everything on the prophet bear bum?
Well, I think we should have like a plan B in case that doesn't work. So
Maybe Skamos should talk
Please.
to the medicine lady to get some pointers on how to talk to goblins as their god.
Okay.
That'd be a good idea. Can I stealth and see if I can get over to the whatever guy that's hanging from the
Yep,
roof and
the shield
you know,
guardian,
see
yeah.
if I can mend him.
Okay.
13 for stealth.
Stealth. Okay. Is
So-
anyone helping him climb?
So hold on. So
Yeah.
the whole
wait, you're
plan
doing
here-
the shield guardian?
Yeah, I want to mend him a bit.
Okay. Lilith is going to talk to the polar bear,
Okay.
and is she able to break locks, or can Iggy do that only with a lock picking?
I'm not breaking it. I could try to pick it.
Okay.
Can you try and pick the
I
lock? And
have thieves' tools as well. Did you want to take my thieves' tools?
well, because I wanna ask the bear
Oh, I
to
got these
hold
tools.
his position in case we need him, so he's free. But
Okay.
I want to convince him to wait until my signal to attack, if he,
Okay.
or escape if we need him to.
All right.
Or could he just break out of it himself? Is the lock that hard?
The
Probably
lock is difficult enough for him as a like it's a metal cage.
So, just to clarify, like the whole plan start to end here. So, we're gonna start by convincing most of the goblins to not fight us because
That's their new god.
Bear
or their new
Belch
choice
is
of
the
one.
new leader, and we are here to bring the word of Bear Belch.
Yes.
Then from there,
Yep.
we expect the other guy to come out and challenge us, in which we would like to try to lure him to challenge us either on or under the wooden scaffolding that has the golem on it, or the shield guardian on it,
Yes.
at which point then we will activate the shield guardian, tearing the whole thing down, collapsing it on them, and then have the shield guardian that we are now mending pop out of said wood and start kicking more ass.
Yes.
Yes, and potentially a polar bear as well on top of that.
And yes, the potential polar bear to come out and yes, do that. as
Also
well.
kick ass.
Okay.
I think that's, I think that's it.
Well, we could potentially have Elliot come in, but it's a little risky because could be that he turns on us if he doesn't know where I am.
I mean, he
I'd
knows
say we
who
do
the
this without him.
he
Way
knows who the
better
rest of
idea.
us, but he is a dumb moose.
I mean, you can always just keep lying to him.
Smart.
Are you just always like in his like master's form with Elliot still?
Yep,
Yes. All the
and the whole party's just kind of accepted it at this point.
Skimus has been walking around with these like huge jugs, like all the time.
Yep.
Nice.
Got an apple bottom too when he's in mom's form.
Oh, God.
Alright, so what do you say to the polar bear?
I'm
Yeah, offer the
rather-
Coca-Cola.
I'll say we have a plan to take out your captors. I just need you to listen to me, and I'm going to unlock your cage. And if you stay where you are until I give the signal, then we can take out all of these assholes.
Okay. Give me, let's say, animal handling with advantage because you're speaking to him in polar bear. Ooh.
23.
Okay. He's all for it. These
Alright.
some of these goblins have not treated him well.
Mead, we're gonna have a
And
polar
I'll
bear.
tell him, I'm like, I'll say, like, if this guardian starts to fall,
Hold on, guys. I
Just
got
go.
cops
Just
outside
run.
my house. Give me a second here.
what?
Who?
The cops? I think he said the cops are outside his house. What did mom and dad do?
Uh-oh.
Mom and dad are causing trouble. But also tell the polar bear, like, if the roof is coming down, if it's unsafe, get out. You know. But other than
Okay.
that, on my signal.
The roof is on fire.
The roof is on fire.
Should be 5 gang.
Well, I guess if no goblins care, I'll try to pick the lock.
Just getting some tips on how to be a prophet.
Alright. That's easy enough. We can still go with your previous whatchamacallem? Your previous role.
I'll give CHUD a hand with the golem.
Okay.
Kind of keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't cause too much trouble.
Okay. Sounds good. So just a couple more. I've got I should have here. No. Okay. So in that case, I got one less of those. More of these. That and that. Okay. So, hopefully nothing's going wrong with Pat there. So he does get his thing off, his mending, and does cut a few of the ropes, or at least start them cutting. And by the time you guys have gotten back, a couple of you were back early because your thing didn't take as long. The actually very hot cocoon hot enough that any snow falling on it just melts instantly. Starts to shake, and then pushing out of it is a bugbear.
I know how to talk to bugbears. Hello.
Well, bugbears aren't bears, actually.
But I think that was my special power, wasn't it? No, it was an owl thing. Never mind. Go on.
Owlbear.
Oh, I
That's
didn't pick the lock. Was I supposed to?
Oh, yes. Roll to pick the lock.
Yes!
Which thieves' tools? Intelligent or dexterity?
Dex.
11?
11 is enough. It's not a very good lock. So, Bearbelch steps out as a very large bugbear with what little people know of goblin physiology. That he came out as a bugbear tells you that he's actually very old. He would be in probably his 80s or 90s that he's coming out as a bugbear, and that he's about 7 feet tall. He's about the same size as Golemov. Tells you that he's probably older than that, probably in his hundreds.
Does he look pretty jacked though?
Oh, he's jacked. He's got arms that reach down to his knees, and he's jacked. He's covered almost head to toe in white fur.
Broad people.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you ask about that, Manifect tells you that there's a special herb that we use to prevent the change for those who want to remain in one or another form, and another one to accelerate the change when they want to move on with their lives. And yes, each change does come with a particular pod, as you said.
Is there any of the pod left?
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll take some.
Okay, you're just breaking
We'll
off
take
a
a-
chunk?
We'll take a sample for the university.
Okay. Yeah, goblin physiology is known about, but not exactly well studied, because who's going to want you to, do that to their young?
Who wants to get close to goblins anyways?
Wow. That's quite intolerant, Golemov.
I've got to add the Shield Guardian. And save. There we go. So, he gets himself ready, and you guys can set up wherever you would like to. Nut says because he's got a little brood, he does not want to put them at danger, so he's going to stay out of the fight.
Well, this is this game I'll show now.
Okay.
Something.
So, where exactly are you guys going to set up? You do see that there are... Oh, I forgot to move them down. There are a handful who are getting themselves set. You're not sure whether they are wanting to watch or if they are there to fight, but there's a bunch of them who are ready down on the lower end here.
How many of us are there?
How many of you? There's the 5 of you, plus Bane and the polar bear, and the.
I just mean like just us, like just a group of people.
Just a group of people. There are 5 of you, plus Bear Belch.
Are we more than 500 pounds?
More than 500 pounds, possibly.
I was gonna be like, so we can go sit up on top of the scaffolding, and when we trigger the golem or the shield guardian to make it fall, you can use that thing to make that disc that we float on.
I also have Featherfall.
Gamos has the staff with Tensor's floating disc, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he can go on it though. There's something that limits that. I can't remember. Because I was trying to think of ways to scam that too when I was like a wizard.
The disc is immobile while you were within 20 feet of it, but we don't need it to move. We just need it to be under us so that when our feet fall out, we're ready for it and they're not. That was all I was getting at.
Well, that does last for an hour.
I have Featherfall too, though.
I have innate Featherfall. I was just more concerned about it.
Up to 5 falling creatures. So if we have multiple with Featherfall, we're on.
Yeah, we're fine. Okay.
Okay. So, Bear Belch will climb up the ladder. Is anyone going into a specific... Do I have... Oh, I didn't move them all the way up.
Actually, I'm just going to quickly use the washroom here before we get into a longer fight.
All right. I'll wait for Iggy to get back. While I get the fire...
Combat music.
Yes, and combat music.
I mean...
What the heck's going on?
So, you missed Bear Belch climbing out of... or cutting his way out of the cocoon as a bugbear.
Oh shit, so he's huge now.
He's big.
Sweet. Sorry guys, I left because the cops were here to tell us that the street's being graded, so I had to move the vehicle.
Well, that's okay. That's better than.
It's awesome. So this is the second time this year that they've gone and graded, and they're taking all the snow away with it. So
Nice.
One of the perks of living in Sherwood Park.
I guess so. God damn. My sister's having a ton of trouble because like they don't go down her area. So it's just ice.
Yeah.
It's such
and they
bullshit.
won't do it. They'll do it maybe once a year. This is going to be the second time. And they'll take everything. They don't just grade it.
Yeah.
They take it all away.
They did grading, she said, like last week. And they had a couple people who were just like following the graders in like little
Like bobcats or something?
Little bobcats that they didn't work for the city. They were just following them and taking $20 to clean up the stuff
to get your driveway out, right? So you can actually get out.
Yeah.
God, they must have made a lot of money.
Oh yeah. My sister didn't know. She thought that these people were working for the city and they were just going to do all of it. And then she found out, I could have just paid this guy $20 to do it for me. Now I've got to spend 2 hours with a couple neighbors digging out my areas so that the day home kids can get to my place.
Jesus. Where does she live?
North side.
What area is she in?
Yeah.
Anything in the city sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sherwood Park kicks ass.
There you go.
person.
Except for like every road and street is its own dumb name, though. I don't like that in True Park.
You know what? You
that's
get
like
used
Stony
to it.
Plain.
It's actually pretty awesome.
That's like Stony Plain. I don't know how to get anywhere by the name of the street. I know how to get there by saying, oh, it's, you know, you go 2 blocks away from the red, or something like that. It's always...
Sherwood Park, it's broken down into areas. You got the tree area, you got like the bird area. So if you're looking for a street or whatever that's got a bird name, it's in the bird area. So it narrows it down.
Hey, what was with the cops?
Oh, they got me to move the cars because they're grading and taking all the snow away tonight. So
okay, awesome. They needed the cops for that. All right.
Well, because they can't get down the street, they're making sure all the cars are out of the way. Because they actually cleared all. It's awesome. It's fucking weird.
I'm actually shocked that they're doing that. Honestly.
Oh no, this is the second time they've done it, and it's awesome. Like, I can't say enough good stuff about moving here.
I only get my roads cleared because I'm right off a bus route. That's literally the only reason.
So, Bearbelch climbs up the ladder and shouts out a challenge to the former chief, who comes out with his posse. A bunch of his posse is already ready down below, and he's got these guys, 3 of them with rifles, and 3 others with leather masks, and answers him. If you want to take it, you're welcome to try. Surprised you managed to get so big after we cut off your supply to grow. And
just what do they use to grow? Just out of curiosity.
They use food. So the reason that goblins have the reputation of raiding villages and stuff like that is because it's the only way for their children to grow, is they need lots and lots and lots of food once they get to a certain age in order to basically, like a Pokemon, evolve into a hobgoblin. And if they don't get that, and if they don't have the proper herbs available to prevent the transformation, then they become very deformed versions of a hobgoblin and later of a bugbear. Just like
the dude with the weird arm.
Yeah, with the one long arm.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to like pop in as the god and just say he doesn't need all these herbs when he has the power of religion on his side. And then I'm gonna like make this flaming axe just appear out of thin air.
Flame.
Okay.
Yeah, bleeding flaming axe.
Are you up there with Bearbelch?
Yes, right beside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I appear there because I'm his.
All right.
God.
I would like to be up there with him.
You're up there with him as well? Okay.
Yes.
I'm in the background kind of going, yeah, you motherfucker.
Okay. So...
I guess I yelled at them, so maybe I'm up there too. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Do we really want that much more weight up there?
Alright.
Yeah, I'll stay down there.
You'll stay down at the bottom as well? Okay.
Just, so I'm not gonna get shit falling on me, though.
Oh, yeah.
Brad?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How long does it take for me to awaken the Guardian?
1 action. So...
Okay, so it's like almost instant.
Yeah, basically.
Your turn when it comes up.
Yeah. When your turn comes up, you can do it, and you can also at the same time, because you're Moon Druid, you can shapeshift.
Awesome.
Grab all of them and open their links. And for some reason, gotta turn on their things here. on a moment. I forgot to do this earlier because it looks fine on my screen, but it doesn't look fine on the player screen. And there we go. Everyone's turned on. Or set up, that is. And yes, let's get initiative.
$15. Did you?
Oh, I forgot to take.
Also, just because it was hilarious this month. Did you see this month's subscriber dice?
19.
The subscriber dice on D&D Beyond for this month are pink fuzzy dice.
Nice.
So I am using pink fuzzy dice today.
Alright, wicked. And this time I'm remembering to set my thing up. And oh shit. Forgot to set up oh well, I'll do it this way. I forgot that I forgot to set CHUD up, so it's still showing Corbin.
Oh shit.
That's fine. Lilith, did you roll initiative?
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Ooh, 5. Ooh, not good.
Yeah,
Oops.
it might take a little while. Okay. Yeah. So, Spellix is up first, and he is going to just run up. And first, he goes in to bite him, which is a 22 to hit him, which is a 27, yes. Or no, looking at the wrong thing. 16, so yes, that hits. And d4 plus 4 is 6.
4 plus 4 is 6?
D4.
Okay. I was like, whoa.
And
That doesn't sound right to me at all.
10 misses and a 17 hits with his short sword, which is another 9. Ooh. So
We are correct.
he's not doing too well. And let me. I'm going to edit this. Hopefully, it doesn't change everything. Add him and manage characters. Okay. And save. And go back to. Oh, of course it changed everything. Why wouldn't it? Well, that's going to be fine because I know got everyone's things here. Lilith was a 5 and a 19 for CHUD. I don't know why it's supposed to save this stuff, but it doesn't anymore. Skamos 21, Golomov 15, and Iggy was 11. Okay, and then Spellix was up there. Okay. And then we hop down here to these guys, who are all going to 15, 20, 25, they have 30, 30. 30, and they are all going to take pot shots with their crossbows since they're out of weapon range. Okay, so first is against CHUD, which is a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
That's a tickler.
For 9 points.
Jesus. I probably wouldn't have been out in the front. I was kind of supposed to be in the back just talking shit. Right? Like...
Sorry. I forgot to move folks.
I'll still take the hit though, but you know,
well, they're shooting at all of you, so
yeah.
Let's.
CHUD took that one right in the eye.
Apparently.
On my start eye, right? My eyes.
You're gonna see right in the brown eye.
Right in the brown eye.
Right
in the butthole.
An 18 against Lilith.
Holy, these heads
Yep.
hitting.
That is 8 points.
All right.
And they're really big.
And this
They
was called
are.
Brad's Revenge.
My revenge. I think I took revenge before.
Yeah, I don't think we haven't had a whole heck of a lot of positive combats, to be honest.
One against Iggy is 17. That a hit? Okay.
Yep.
So, 10 points.
Oh.
Iggy is down to there. And then next is Hot Rod for a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
Which is going to be 9 points. Holy moly. So that's...
We're all dead.
I hope not. And then against Bane, because you're riding him, is a 19 to hit, which definitely hits him.
Did they have different rolls for ranged weapons?
What's that?
You're rolling with short swords.
I'm using
Honestly,
light crossbow.
It's probably the same.
It says
just
light
checking.
crossbow.
Same.
Oh,
It's
sorry, I don't
dexterous.
have it set to... I wish I could set it to default to everyone, but it just doesn't.
Oh.
So you should have been seeing each of these rolls.
There you go.
So 10 points of damage on Bane. Poor guy
Ooh,
is
poor Bane.
not
You guys are
doing
getting some high-ass damage rolls.
You can see the latest one at least. You should have been able to see the others.
Yeah.
That's all good. I'm just saying.
And then
You roll really well, Brad.
next
They're
is
high rolling
Skamos.
D8s.
You are up here. What do you do while looking like the god Maglubiet?
Is this combat, or is everyone pissed off and they're going to come at Connor and I in a second here?
This is combat. One of them has come forward. You don't know what the others are doing.
I
And
think I'm gonna back my guy up.
So they didn't take the bait of the religious figure, I'm guessing?
well, he specifically didn't. Don't know about the others.
You also haven't presented yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Present
Might
yourself
wanna
in a
make a
demanding
comment.
manner.
I'm
Smite
gonna
this bit.
attempt to use calm emotions.
Okay. On
It's a 20-foot cube, I think.
I was gonna
20
tell you
foot.
to smite the dissenter, but alright, that works too.
I'm gonna try and just calm the entire. Can I? What's 20 feet? So it's only I can hit 4 of them. Who looks the most deep?
So you could do the 6, the entire 6 at the back.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
20-foot cube. So
'Cause,
they
yeah.
have to roll what?
20-foot cube will hit those guys?
Saving
Oh,
throw.
because they're inside.
Yeah, 4 by 4. It's a wisdom, you said?
Charisma.
Oh, charisma.
Oh, yeah.
So that's fail. That's a fail. And that's probably a fail. What's your saving save DC?
I think it's 14 for this.
Okay, and these guys have the same, so just a 10. Fail. Fail and fail. Highest I got was 13, so
They're all pretty chill now.
they are all pretty chill. Those ones in the back, at least. CHUD, what do you do after having gotten hit by a crossbow? Yeah. Do you
Can
have
I
a
use my
bonus?
bonus action?
Yeah. What,
Yeah, I
what would you like
wanna-
to do?
I want to use my silver tongue.
Okay.
Sorry, what is it called? Something else. Unsettling words. I'm gonna tell this guy that he shouldn't be messing with a god, and then we're gonna see how much I take away from him.
Okay.
5. Who is taken away from his next saving throw?
5 is taken from his next saving throw. Alrighty. So CHUD, down at the bottom,
Yeah.
having taken a crossbow bolt.
Yeah, I'm not too pleased about that. I was thinking, can I twin shatter?
No.
Oh. Okay, I'll do shatter on 11, 29, and 32 because it should be a. I got a 60-foot range. It's a 10-foot cube. Would I be able to hit?
Yep.
All 3 of them? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Let's do that.
You could also get 9 too and blow up some of the wood.
In place of the 3 of them, you could go because it's
You could
a
do
10-foot
9
cube.
Yeah, shouldn't you be able to get 9, 11, 29, and 32?
No, each of the squares is 5 feet. So a 10-foot cube would be 2 squares. So it'd be a 2 by 2 square.
Hey, where is the shield guardian?
Shield Guardian's 10 feet up, right in the center, right here.
Right there. So with that.
So
Anyway, I think I should hit those 3 guys anyway. It's
okay,
going to be a con save of 14.
alrighty. So these guys, gang members, of how much? 14.
Yeah, 14.
Okay, 1 pass, 1 fail, and 2 fails, 1 pass. So 11 passes, 29, 32 fail. Give me that damage.
Woo. 19.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oof. And I will probably.
Stats.
Is there any place where I can kind of start making my way back to get out of?
Oh yeah,
maybe
you're,
hide behind
you're
something?
right next to a hut. You can just go around to the other side of the hut.
Yeah, I'll go to the back of that hut.
Is that 10 feet high enough to blow out the floor above it?
No, the floor is 30 feet up.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
So is it half damage on a success?
It is.
Okay. So, this guy, did I grab their... no, I didn't grab their stuff. So, well, these two immediately are pulverized. All of their bones are just turned to mush. And this guy is pretty close to the same thing.
So I can do a telepathic speech with a bonus action.
Okay.
See a creature within 30 feet. I can speak telepathically. So which one's within 30 feet? 30. I'll go to 10 and just telepathically tell him you're next if you don't run.
Okay. And then you jump around the corner.
Yeah.
And see a naked old lady petting a goat.
I will. I'll give her a wink and a kiss.
She gives the same back.
All right. I might go in there.
Okay.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna have some fun.
Okay, so next is this guy. He is going to use up the warg's movement. So it won't have movement, but it'll still be able to attack. So that's 50. So he's going to gallop up and go for...
Can I have a question? Did you guys get that cage so the polar bear could get out when we need help?
I think it's unlocked.
Yep.
I'm not
Okay,
sure if
so-
it's
unlocked.
rolled initiative or not.
How much life does Lilith have right now?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Okay. So this polar bear would be able to see that she might be in danger, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright,
just checking on that.
Oh shit, I forgot to put the polar bear in. I'm going to put the polar bear at Lilith's thing so that he can go then, because I forgot to put him in. And if I change it, it's going to delete all of the initiative again. So he manages to get right next to Lilith, so he's going to swing his great axe at you. For a 16 to hit.
Yep.
All right. That is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
All right.
Ouch.
So.
Come on, he has like 9 toes at this point. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
And then it is Bearbulch's turn. He is going to use his Morning Star, which is 16 to hit, which does not hit Spellix. Ooh.
Doesn't hit. Oh.
Oh, hold on. Oh no, I did my bonus action, didn't I? Okay, never mind. I was gonna do a silver barb, but maybe next time.
And then it is the wolves' turns. So, they're just gonna go up and attack whatever they can. And so,
So at what roll in the initiative are we at this point?
you are at 16.
Jesus.
Yep. So, because of allies, these wolves all have advantage on their attacks. So, number 2 against you, Skamos, is an 18 to hit, which I'm pretty sure hits. So that is 7 points of damage. I don't need 7 on here. And then number 6, I believe, was the other one. With advantage is not going to hit with that 8. And then with advantage against Golemov is a 16 to hit.
Does not.
All right. And now it's Golemov.
Okay. I am stepping around the people. I guess technically.
Where are you going?
That's, yeah. Okay.
Guess we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up right in front of 33.
Okay.
And
They're all calm. You don't need to mess with them.
what is calm emotions even?
They're indifferent now. They're like, why do we even want to fight these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of
They're
them.
pretty
They
chill.
all failed. All 6 of them failed.
Yeah.
Don't need to mess with those ones.
Okay, sorry. Then I'm not going to move there. I'm going to stay there. That is right. As a bonus action, I'm going to activate my astral arms.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to, punch the, well, I got punch, I guess, but yeah. I'm going to staff the goblin in front of me.
Okay. So
He also takes 2d4 damage.
2d4. Does every
And so do the wolves.
The wolves all take 2d4 damage?
Yep.
Do they have to do you roll to hit, or is it automatic 2d4?
It's every creature within 10 feet of my choice.
Okay.
They have it's a 13 DC dex save.
Okay. Dex save of 13. So that is an so 13, 8, and a 19 for the wolves, and then for Spellix is actually
No.
he's got
Within my choice.
Yes.
My choice. I'm only choosing the wolves and the one directly in front of me.
Yep. So
So
he's got a 23. The one in front of you is Spellix.
Oh. Okay. I didn't realize that he looks like the other ones. I thought he was.
Yeah. Sorry, the other ones have numbers, he doesn't. That's yeah. That was the differentiation I went with, because there's someone else with an S.
Okay, so hold on. Sorry. Hold on.
He's the leader.
Yes. So, okay. He was the one that had the what you want to call it on it then?
The brother's face.
Sorry, no, not that. Skamos. What's your ability called again? You used it on him, right?
Yeah.
Unsettling.
Oh,
Yes.
-5.
I do not want to use my save against him.
You don't? Okay.
No.
Alrighty. So in
just
that
the wolves
case,
will take the damage.
It was DC 12, so one wolf failed.
Okay.
Is he the only one that takes damage? Or do the others take half?
No, it's only if you fail, and it's 3
Okay.
damage.
I think it's a DC 13.
It is 13, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that change anything? You said
Nope.
12, Brad. Okay.
No,
never mind.
13 still. So wolf.
Stupid Dexy wolves.
Yeah, no doubt. Where's wolf 3? Wolf 3 takes 3 damage. Alrighty. And
Okay,
then
a 21 to hit.
yes, you're attacking Spellix.
Yes, I'm attacking Spellix with my staff, two-handedly, for 12 damage.
All right, 12
And-
damage.
As I crack him across the face with my staff, I turn to the others that are calmed and say, "Those who do not believe will be smited."
Alright.
Like this one behind me.
Smite to the forehead.
Okay.
Smite to the forehead.
Smite to the face.
And
To the back of the head, right?
Pretty much.
Back of the head, yeah. Or side, whichever you choose.
And yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Perfect. Then it is the warg, who, I'm sorry, Lilith, but he is going to make a bite against your little friend there. For 12. Does that hit Bane?
Brad's been trying to kill Bane for
Yes.
games.
He really has been.
This here is just because you're mounted on him. If you
He's
weren't
got a-
mounted, they would probably be leaving him alone. Okay, so he is safe from immediate death with that 13 damage, but he is down, and you fall off prone.
Okay, great.
You still have Annabelle.
But can she still use an action though?
On
Yeah,
her
she
turn,
can.
yeah, she can still do whatever she likes. She's just fallen off and she's on her back.
We just realistically rolled the shit end of the fucking
Yeah.
initiative here.
And then, okay, this is this. Okay.
Well, Bane had a good run.
Good way.
Not over yet for him, okay?
Not over yet. So these. Okay, there we go. There is a scoped rifle. Oh no, they're calmed. Do they make another save at the end of their turn?
I don't think so, actually. Calm Emotion's a really interesting spell like that.
Yeah.
I can choose one of two effects, and then it's done.
So one of the following: charmed or frightened, or indifferent. Ends if attacked or harmed, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed.
Yeah,
So,
damn.
So one of them just got smited, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Just pounded that
watched
guy's head.
their friend get smited. So Golemov, you are getting scoped rifle at ya. A 9 is a miss.
Yeah.
Next one is a 14 to hit.
Miss.
And the last one is a 21 to hit.
What is it?
It is a gun.
Okay.
Do you have catch missile, and are you going to try?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Okay. So it is 14 damage, which you reduce by 4.
I reduced by 12.
You reduce
Holy
by
shit.
12.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
math.
It's 1d8. It's 1d10 plus 8.
Plus 8. Oh, damn. So you take 2 points of piercing damage from that shot.
So
I think he got
that's one,
burned by how hot the bullet was.
that's
Basically,
one
yeah.
d10 plus 8 though? Do you have to roll off that or no?
He rolled a d10, and it
Oh,
was
I
rolled
plus 8
4.
on
You
top
got
of that.
oh, damn.
He was very close
Yeah.
to just catching it, at which point he could have thrown it back.
Yep.
Throw a pebble at him, right?
Yeah, a slug, a lead slug. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is Iggy's turn.
Alright, shit's going down. So that guy's on top of the warg, right?
Yes, he's on top of the ward.
Alright, if I go above Hot Rod, I can get a straight line that'll hit the warg, the hobgoblin, and number 11, correct?
Yep. Right there.
All right.
Yes.
I pull out my little cat clockwork thing and I give it a little twist.
Okay.
And it starts to hawk up a. It starts to hawk up a
Fireball.
like a fur ball. It seems like, and then it just spits out.
That's
There's it. Yeah, Tasha's caustic brew on all three of those guys.
Okay.
So they gotta make a DC 15 dex save.
All right. DC 15 dex. So that is this guy. Dex save rolls a 22. This guy rolls a 16, and the warg rolls a 4.
Well, at
There's
least I
some
got
good
one of
luck
them.
right
I think
there.
it does nothing if they save. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
However, if they fail, it stays on them and it does 2d4 acid at the start of each of its turns, unless they use an action to scrape it off.
or somebody else used an action to scrape off them.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. One of the few ones that's not a cantrip where it doesn't do half damage on a save. Let's get that damage for the warg.
It doesn't say. It says at the start of its turns.
Oh, start of its turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think it would trigger yet. And then I'll tell Hot Rod to run up and help Lilith and just stand beside Lilith.
Okay.
And then I'll also tell Hot Rod to use his self-healing.
Okay.
So I'll just roll 2d8 plus 2 for him.
All right.
He'll get back 14 hit points.
Whew. So yeah,
Which I think actually,
that
maxes him
bringing him
out.
to full. His max is 22 right now, right?
Nope. He
Oh.
goes up with levels. He's 27.
27 now. Okay. I missed the increase.
And then I guess Iggy will just stay where he is.
Okay. So then we are up here at these three, who can really only get to Golemov. So that's what they're gonna do. Okay. So 7 to hit is a miss. Dirty 20 to hit is a hit on Golemov.
Yep.
Okay. And a 14 is a miss.
Yep.
And they also take their second rolls, their second attacks with disadvantage. So that's going to be a 6, a 16.
Nope.
And a 4. So 1 hit with that scimitar, dealing 4 points of slashing damage. There. And then Lilith, it is your turn.
Oh my goodness.
Use your action to bring that guy to life.
I thought we were waiting for the big guy to come before.
He is
there, yeah.
He
the big guy is there.
That was the
Wait,
confusing part.
That's the guy on the wall.
The guy they're fighting.
Oh
Yes.
shit! And yeah, I'm gonna Oh, and I can use. Okay, wait. Can I call the polar bear to come? Wait. Okay.
He's gonna go.
No, alright.
He's gonna go right after your turn, and he's seen you get bashed, so
Okay,
he's gonna come.
Cool.
I am going to activate the guardian, and then I'm going to turn into my animal form of a direwolf, and I guess, can I move? Can I drag can I drag Bane out of the way, like grab him and pull him out of the way? Or is that too much in one turn?
Can. You wouldn't be able to pull him very far. You would also incur an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Which could be on Bane and kill him.
Alright. That's true. They were only attacking him because he was on me, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to activate the Guardian and turn into a direwolf.
Okay. Activate the Guardian. Don't know why it's not saving health bars. Okay. So, you activate him. He's still hanging, but his turn is before you, but I'll let you, because he was dormant, I'll let you make him break free here.
Okay.
But first, you turn into a direwolf, which is in wild shapes and direwolf, and then we hide your regular one and give this one vision. So, yes. Let's see. Yeah. So, are you going to drag Bane away or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna at least, maybe I'll go on top of Bane. I'll, like, step on top of him.
Okay, you'll stand over him protectively.
Yes.
Oh, good night, sweetie.
Can I say goodbye to everyone?
You gotta look.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh,
Bye.
they said good night, sweetie.
I love it.
Good night.
You there? She said, I love Auntie now.
Aw.
Did she like her new shirt that she got?
Yep, she liked all of it. She wanted everything. She was
Yeah,
not allowed to have everything.
Okay, so Shield Guardian, you can activate him and get him to break free. So he doesn't really have to roll a strength check. He's big and it's a pretty rickety thing. So he basically just flexes and breaks the chains free, which pulls down a big chunk of this here. So that is going to be this entire center section here, which is not going to include that, and not going to.
Hey, Golmuff.
My God.
So,
I'm fine. I'm a monk. You guys think that falling scares me?
Yeah.
That's true.
Do you want to roll a dex save, or do you just want to slow fall?
I'm just slow falling.
Okay.
You're like jumping on like the fall members. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So the goblin bosses, the friends here all have to roll. Oh, this guy manages to hop out of the way with a natural 20 on his dex save.
Or is it like that elevator thing where if an elevator's falling, people are like, just jump right at the end and then you won't die, right?
I think that's a
Oh yeah.
that's a fairy tale or whatever. It's a rural myth or what the fuck you ever call it. Urban myth. Yeah, I think that's an urban myth.
So
Rural myth.
A rural
rules
myth.
are able to
Rural
do it.
myth.
So
I bet a D&D monk could do it.
Right.
And
It
okay.
has the -5 to his roll.
I'm gonna show your book. Yeah.
So and Spellix has a -5, and the other wolf does have
Yeah, Uncle
room
Ryan, look at that book.
And
From
Son of
you.
it's one of our favorite
Oh
books.
yeah, your book. Isn't that cool?
oh,
That she's showing off her book that she got from Uncle Ryan from Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Hold on, let's see it.
Yeah. When I read it, I thought it was really cool.
Oh, very nice.
okay.
It's the one where it's a book written by the cat's owner, but then the cat like annotates it with a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh,
awesome. Thanks,
okay.
okay.
So
Give me a kiss.
no to this, no to this.
Nice, sweetie.
I don't need that, and the rest falls. So, slow falling Golemov, you are able to scooch out of the way of him. Shield Guardian is going to take D6, actually 2D6, because of the brazier falling down on him. But that's only 4 points of damage.
There's a fire right on his head.
Basically, it boom right on top of him. 4 damage, and that falls off to the side. And so does that. Has the coals land on the bottom of the post, which starts to come alight. Then these other two, that is actually 30-foot fall. So for the first, right, it's a d6 for each 10 feet. So each of them take 9 points of damage. So Wolf 3, which is Wolf B, takes 9. Spellix takes 9. So Spellix is at there. Wolf 3 is actually dead. Apparently I forgot to put damage into D&D Beyond before. And then the 2 bosses, they both take 9, putting them at that. Goblin. Boss. So that puts him at that, and him at that. Okay. So then the polar bear is going to come in. Polar bears have what?
Polar bears are large and in charge.
They are 40-foot movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can get there. And he will do 2 attacks, 1 bite, 1 claw. Both are misses. Oh, plus 7. 14 actually might hit that guy. 14 does hit, actually, yes. So, with the claw, he's going to do 2d6 plus 5, which is 8 plus 5 is actually going to kill him. That is number 9. So, biffs him with its claw and kills him. Alright, now everyone can actually fit on the screen. And then we've got Spellix, prone, picking himself up off the ground. He looks around and then sees Iggy, who's stepped away. So I'm going to skip Iggy for a moment. And go to these 2 bosses. This guy is actually going to limp away. No, the boss is there. He can't limp away. So he's going to move forward, and they're both going to attack Direwolf Lilith. And then Spellix will go. So, dagger, that is a 10 to hit, which is going to miss, and the other one is a 23 to hit, which is going to deal 4 points of damage to Direwolf Lilith.
Dude, stab.
Okay.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah, not very much.
Is the other direwolf didn't get his turn yet, did he?
The warg, no.
Okay.
And then Iggy, Spellix sees you and pushes himself up out of the snow and says, Iggy fucking Fapplestamp. I knew it was gonna be you. And he lifts the mask up so that it's on top of his head. And you recognize now Spellix Romwad. He was the guy at the workshop who stole every single one of your inventions. Every time you made something, he would watch you do it, very quickly make an inferior version, and then give it to the boss, so that when you gave your good one to the boss, they thought that you were copying off of him. So, yeah. It's pretty obvious where these goblins got their rifles from as well. He probably made those 3 rifles. And yeah, he points at you and says, fucking kill him.
Fuck you.
Fucking scumbag all in all.
Stealing my shit? This has been a long time coming, motherfucker.
He is going to...
Kick his ass, Seabass.
You are just outside of range, so he's going to take his hand axe and throw it at you with disadvantage because you're out of short range.
Do I have any cover being behind a direwolf or a warg?
A warg? Yes. I'd say, because you're small, 3/4 cover. So that's a 20 to hit, and 3/4 is... Shit, I can never remember this stuff.
It's 5. It still hits me, though.
Okay, still hits? Alrighty. That is 6 points of damage. As it hits you, it disappears, and then it's in his hand again.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
And then... Skamos. You are up here. The wolf hopped up right beside you. I've got to put a light here so that we can actually see. Light through fog on. There we go. And yeah. What would you like to do? Got a pair of wolves, one gnome in a goblin costume, and 3 goblins with rifles. And a big 20 by 20 cube hole in the floor in front of you.
Can I, if I move forward, am I gonna give the wolf an attack of opportunity?
If you jump off, yes. And moving forward would be a jump off.
Actually, I will rule lawyer that.
Okay.
Technically, it's considered falling, and if you're falling, you don't incur or get attacks of opportunity.
Technically, it'd be more of a jump.
I don't know.
Pretend you're falling. Be like, whoa!
Yeah, just don't look down and then, oh no, I'm falling.
I would give you half cover. What's half cover give you?
+2, I think.
Okay, so +2 to your AC.
Yeah, it doesn't do much for me. I have 12 AC.
Okay.
I either get hit or I don't. I will just, I guess, use Cloud of Daggers on the one next to me.
Okay. So,
7 damage.
7? Okay. Need to go back onto here and back to campaign. So, Wolf 2 takes 7 damage and yelps. Where is he? Wolf 2. 7, so that puts him at... Oh man, I'm terrible with math right now. I don't know what's going on. That puts him there. And there. Okay, and then using a bonus action. Skamos?
Sorry, no, I'm all done.
Okay, so CHUD.
Right. Did I have fun with that naked old lady?
Well, it's only been 6 seconds.
That's all I need. Anyway.
You just have to fertilize the eggs, right? You're a fish,
I clean up a little bit and yeah, I shot my shot, you know, and then so now I'll peek out. And I want to be able to keep, so I'll pretty much just go into the above right there. Nope, not that far. Go back a little bit. Do I have a line of sight still to the warg and the bad guy?
Yes, you do have line of sight to the warg, yeah.
Good. Okay, so I'm gonna go again with Shatter again.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna put it on.
That's a 10-foot square, right?
Yeah.
Or is it a 10-foot radius sphere?
No, it's a square. You're right.
A square?
10 foot, yeah. No, a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that.
Okay, so that's actually bigger then.
Okay, shit.
So it's 20 feet
10 foot.
total.
Okay. Can I put it so that it don't, maybe it'll get the warg, the bad guy, and number 11? Or is that gonna not work? Because anyway I look at it, I want to get the 2 bad guys there.
You can definitely get the 2 bad guys. He would be right here.
Yeah. So I could put it over a bit so that it gets 11.
You could get it over. Yeah, you could get it into a spot that would hit all 3 of them.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
And that's gonna be again a con 14 save.
Save. All right. So that guy rolls a 1.
Ooh, he's dead.
And the ward rolls a 17.
He saves.
And the goblin is dead no matter what.
Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'll do the other thing next. I fucked up. I should have done something else, but I'll just roll my dice.
Okay.
Oh, brutal. 7. Like the worst.
Right.
Almost the worst I could do. Really bad. Anyway, that's what I got.
So
7 shitty damage.
9. Him. He's down to that.
Nice.
Takes half of that, which is only 3. So he's down to that. And close the encyclopedia. I don't need 2 Liliths. Where is... Oh, 11 is dead. There we go. I think that's everyone who's died. Okay. And then it is his turn. He has just been told to attack Iggy, so he's going to kick the warg forward. Lilith, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Alright, I will.
Okay. And choose whether you want to be doing it against the orc or the warg.
I'm gonna attack the ward.
Okay.
What do I roll again for 2d6?
So it's a d20 first. You have to hit first.
Yeah. Sorry, I forget every time. Oh, for fuck's sakes! I rolled a 1.
No.
You die.
Does that
I'm not
tactic
rolling
work
good today.
for attack opportunities, though? I'm not sure.
Actually, hold on a second.
Yes, it would. I would rule that it does. So you can roll again and take the higher.
Okay, thank you. Come on.
I didn't use my...
Oh,
Really? Okay.
Never mind. Alright. And then
Okay,
I
still
roll
the bar?
for damage,
okay.
right?
So, you do not have to. This is... Oh, you will have to. Sliced tendon. So you do double damage, and his speed is reduced by half until the end of his next turn. So roll your damage and then multiply by 2.
So D8 or D6? 6?
For his bite, is it what does it say under there for the direwolf?
2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus, yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
2d6. So 4.
Plus 3 is 7 times 2 is 14. So 16. No, he took 3, and then another, so 14. So there we go. Warg is there. That drops him down
Is
quite
it the
a bit.
Warg's turn or is it the Hobgoblin's turn?
It's the Hobgoblin's turn, but he's using the Warg's movement, just like Skamos with Elliot and whatnot.
I was just wondering when
riding.
he's going to get burned eventually. When
Yes.
it's the Warg turn.
When it's his turn, he's going to take some damage. So the Snubsuck, he uses his Great Axe on you, rolls a 22 to hit Iggy.
Nope, because Hot Rod's going to spray coal dust in his face. Give him disadvantage.
Give him disadvantage.
Also, I can use my reaction to do my silvery barbs.
Okay.
That's
so,
if this doesn't work.
Right. Well, that's a 10 to hit, which I think misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay. And up here, I forgot to do his damage. He took 15. So he is going to he's pretty hurt. He can't really take that damage from jumping off. So what he's going to do is I think he's going to actually, he doesn't care. He's going to jump off and down onto Spellix. Oh, I forgot to move him. And lands on top of him with his Morning Star. Which is going to be a 23 to hit. So he's going to deal 16 points of damage. And then he's going to also deal and take 3d6 from the fall, which is another 11 points of damage.
Just crush him under his weight.
Yeah. This is pretty I kind of I like this because
Brutalizing him from above.
the Morning Star crushes his head. I'm sorry, CHUD, you don't get a mask. His head has been mashed.
Oh no!
At the same time, Bear Bulch is down to 1 point of health. And seems to maybe like broken his leg or something, because he's pretty rough.
Maybe he slipped a disc when he fell.
Maybe. So then we've got these wolves. Roll me that Cloud of Daggers damage again.
Fuck. How many?
Okay.
Yeah,
That
let's get
wolf
rolled.
is toast. You're probably not getting any you're not getting a good pelt from that one.
This is the blender wolf.
Yeah.
Will it blend?
So this wolf just goes back and forth a few times. He's waiting for the spell to go before he goes after you. And we are back to Golemov. Oh, I went too far. So,
All right.
what would you like to do? Oh, I forgot these guys would have fallen off of him.
I want to like turn to him and like predator like, you know what I mean, like the predator handshake after he just murdered this dude.
Oh yeah.
And help him up.
Okay.
But like, I don't want to use my full action to do that.
All right. Yeah, that's fine.
Pushing too
That's
many
not your
pencils,
action.
Golemov?
What?
Pushing too many pencils, Golemov?
Yes. It's just like one of the astral trunks looks to like give him a hand up is what'll happen as
Okay,
I
yeah.
absolutely berate this dude in front of me.
All right.
What does he do? He says like, Dylan, you son of a bitch, right? I swear that's so scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. My sister
All
used to
right,
make fun of my nephew because when he was a toddler, he sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So she always tried to get him to say, "Get to the chopper."
Get to the chopper.
But he knew she was teasing him, so he wouldn't do it.
I have a terrible impression, so I'm not even gonna try. So I rolled a 20 to hit, and then 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yes, 9 damage.
Down here. Okay. He's still up.
All right, then I'm gonna trunk punch him for my bonus action.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That hits.
5 damage.
Okay. You bash his face and kill him.
All right, excellent.
Oh, sweet.
What's up?
I'm going to use. Can I use half of my movement to help him get up?
Yeah.
Okay, then I would like to use half of my movement to help him get up,
Okay.
and then I would like to use the rest of my movement to run up behind the orc going after Iggy.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the warg's turn. He takes damage because no one, his owner didn't bother to clean him off.
Oh my god. 3!
All right.
Oh god.
That hurts him.
Well, you don't save against it unless you use an action, so.
Oh, he needs to take an action to save again?
It lasts for as long as I can concentrate on it or the spell
Okay.
ends. Unless I use an action to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So the wolf being the wolf, he probably can't use an action to get rid of it.
Well,
Yeah,
you could lick it off.
He could lick it off
I
and
guess.
get it inside him, so that would still hurt. He could roll
Yeah.
it
Or you
off.
could roll in the snow.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
and then he'd have to throw the other dude off, right?
Yeah. So, Lilith, what does your shield guardian do? Oh, wait, actually,
Unless the
The,
warg's gonna bite me.
the warg forgot to bite. So, first the warg bites for a 17 to hit.
Shield.
Shield, okay. So now it's the shield guardian's turn.
All right.
So just so you know, he can punch, and that's about it.
Can he
but-
do like a swing punch? Can he like swing and punch the two goblins that are in his vicinity? I think the oh wait, is that the bear that's on our side?
That's the bugbear on your side, so you've only got one next to him.
Sorry, okay, he's gonna punch the guy next to him
All right. So
as hard as he can.
he also heals automatically at the start of his turn.
Awesome.
So I will roll that for him here because I've got that here. So +5 to hit. He's just waking up, so he whiffs. He's not used to fighting stuff so small, and you've just woken him up, so he's a little bleary-eyed. That 8 does not hit.
God damn it. All right.
So
Does he get a bonus action?
he does not. No.
All right.
So then we're at these three gunners who
Oh my god.
have a few things that they can do. They all swap.
They did just watch their leader brutally get murderized.
They did.
So
But
that might be a little demoralized.
you know what? Let's do that. Let's roll a morale check. Come here, you guys. Okay. Number 17 fails. That's 18.
And we were told that some of these goblins would rather try and survive because of their families than fight.
That was the ones who aren't helping you fight.
Okay.
Okay, so one passes, one is going to attack.
Yeah,
and
because they didn't help, we plan on murdering their families, by the way.
he swaps to an alchemical launcher. And okay, so he fires something at you out of a stranger-looking gun, but it goes right past you, and you feel lucky because when you look over your shoulder, it hits one of the spikes along the edge of the bridge and bursts into green liquid that starts to melt the wood.
That's a hell of a potato launcher.
Yeah.
And now it is Iggy's turn.
Fuck him up.
Right, who can I even
Drop
see?
down to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the guy in front of me.
Yeah.
No, what am I gonna do? I have a dagger.
Can't you like throw something at him or whatever?
No, everything I would do is be at a disadvantage because there's a snarling wolf in my face. I will try to dagger the wolf.
Okay.
I respect it.
Is it a 15 hit?
The warg, yes.
Oh, 2 damage on the warg.
Okay.
Yeah.
You stab at that warg and you hurt it. It's not feeling good.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. Hot rod.
I will. Not done yet.
Not done. Okay.
I'll use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on myself. So
Okay.
my little clockwork gnome does like a little sanctuary dance on my shoulder.
Okay. And then it is Hot Rod.
I tell Hot Rod to I tell him to clamp the hobgoblin.
Okay. Give him the clamps.
Give him the clamps.
So what's his +7? I'll just use my my firebolts because it's
Okay.
+7 for
Yep.
the screen. 18.
Oh yeah.
He'll do 1d8 +2. So this will be +2.
Alrighty.
6 force damage.
6. Okay. He is not looking very good either. And next is these guys. He just got swung at by the shield guardian, so he's gonna attack the shield guardian actually. So that's a
I think it's
hit,
just a big puppet.
and that is a miss. So he's going to deal 7 points damage to Shield Guardian. And then the other one up here is going to do a morale check, which he fails quite miserably. So he's going to drop his scimitar and put his hands up.
That's what I thought. You're dealing with a god.
And Lilith, you're up. Oh, I forgot to roll.
Fuck that guy, tear him apart.
Oh, we've been forgetting to roll death saves for...
Yeah, I just realized. So I'm going to roll his last death save, which he passes.
Bane.
Which he passes, and then he'll do his next one after your turn.
Alright.
Death saves
So,
for a
okay, is the main chief guy, he's dead, right? So is it
Yes.
just the warg that's alive?
Just the warg with a guy on his back. One goblin who hasn't seemed to stop, and another gnome in a goblin costume who hasn't seemed to stop. And then one goblin up top who hasn't stopped.
How easy would it be for me to drag Bane away from the combat?
Easy now. Very easy.
I'm gonna drag Bane away.
Okay.
Probably maybe to where CHUD is, that little tent area.
If you want, Melissa, you could drop your wild shape, and I don't think that causes an action or anything.
It would be... She would get him further by staying in her wild shape. She's
I'm just saying, in case she wants to heal Bane.
Oh, that's true.
Mm.
If you wanted to heal him, you could drop it and heal.
And then get back into my wild shape on the next turn, but then I would use it twice.
Yeah.
How much do you love Bane?
Can I shake away my mushroom telepathic and ask CHUD to maybe give Bane some healing potion or something?
You can, yeah. That's a free action.
CHUD? Patrick?
Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
You hear her speaking to you.
Lilith is asking if you can give Bane some healing for her while she's in her wolf form.
I actually have no, healing potions or anything. You guys have literally given me nothing.
You're the only one without
for some books. I have no healing stuff or anything like that either.
I really want to save Bane.
I can give him mouth to mouth.
Would that help?
That is my...
Technically, yes.
There's technically he can.
It would be a
make
medicine
a
check.
stabilization check.
I'll try a medicine check. Ooh, 6.
That's a fail.
Oh, you're not close enough though, and it has to be in your turn.
On your turn, yeah.
That roll failure is fine. Who cares?
So
it never happened.
His second death save is a pass. It was almost a wake up, but it was a pass. So this other goblin, whose friend just got bashed by a polar bear, is freaked out and is going to attack the polar bear and miss. So it's Gamos' turn. One guy shot at you. The others seem to be giving up, possibly, and the wolf does still seem angry at you.
Like John Rambo up here all alone.
Yeah.
What's the top of the round?
Top of the round is Spellix. So top of the round is the guy who just attacked the polar bear.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say time.
Yes. You can...
It'd probably be a good place to stop, because I'd top of the round besides that polar bear guy.
Yeah, that's true. So we can drop it here. We can absolutely stop it here.
It's done though. So are we almost killed all the guys yet?
You have.
Except for you guys upstairs. Yeah,
it's up to
guys,
you.
Us down here.
We got at least 4 more, if I'm counting correctly. But
including the wolf, you have technically 4 more. Oh, and I forgot to roll for the polar bear. Okay, so technically you only have 3 more because the other goblin down there fighting the polar bear is now dead.
oh god.
Well, I will just hop down
Okay.
and cast my Featherfall and see if they want to follow me.
All right. You hop down, and yeah. Do you say anything?
Follow me to your death if you want.
And then Bearbum's like, hey, why didn't you cast that on me when I fell down?
He voluntarily
He jumped
down and
He didn't
brutalized
fall.
the dude below.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's pretty metal.
Yeah.
So Chud, you can roll that. I'll let you re-roll the medicine check because now it's your
alright.
turn.
And just 1 sec here.
You're gonna run over there and cradle the goat in your arms.
Survive.
This is like this is like Deckard all over again with the thing.
Okay, even worse. 5.
Okay, you don't.
I'm blowing into his mouth. Wake up, damn you!
Oh, but you didn't. So it's just going right out of his nose.
I'm trying really hard. I really don't know anything about goat anatomy. I might be blowing in the wrong end. So who knows, right?
So, Iggy, does an 18 hit?
Actually, I have Sanctuary. He has to. Any attacking me is going to pass. No, has to pass a Wisdom saving throw, or they have to attack something else.
Okay.
Wisdom 15 saving throw. On a failed save, they must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell.
Okay, he loses the attack.
So just to clarify, the guy on the warg dropped his sword, but the warg is still attacking.
Dropped his sword? No.
No, that was up
okay.
top.
That was
Okay,
up top.
okay. Different guy.
So
He could still swing at Hot Rod or Golmouth, though. So he doesn't have to lose his attack.
he was told to attack you, and he's just attacking you.
Okay.
And Bear Belch is still injured, so he's not making much headway in stopping anything. Golemov, is there anything you'd like to do here? Golemov?
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat these two into a pulp.
All right.
Because I'm tired of this goddamn crap. All right. 17. First, I will take out the warg.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Yes.
With my staff. Does 10 damage.
You kill the warg.
Okay, perfect.
So you have advantage on him because he's prone.
Excellent. I'm going to burn a key point, and I'm going to Flurry of Blows the guy on the ground, I guess.
Alright.
I have advantage.
Yep.
Okay, 19.
Hit.
Okay. 7 damage for the first one.
He's dead, but you're attacking again, so go for it.
Yep. 16 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, 6 damage.
Yeah. We can end combat here. Bearbelch was trying to make a statement, and then you take out the warg with one swing of your quarterstaff, and then you just beat the shit out of the hobgoblin. And the others see this and then start putting down their weapons.
No, I'm good.
I put something in Discord for you.
Okay.
Stop!
I'm already dead.
Stop, he's already dead.
Oh my god. I just saw the picture that you drew.
John Travolta.
Stop, he's already dead. Oh my god, that's great.
I'm really sad that CHUD didn't get to wear John Travolta's face, though.
Right.
Well, the mask isn't destroyed. It's just the gnome's face that's destroyed. So
actually,
oh, fair enough.
You don't get Nicolas Cage's face, but
face is destroyed.
You do still get John Travolta's.
What if we mend the mask?
Huh?
The mask isn't broken.
Oh no, the mask isn't the problem. I'd have to mend the guy's face.
All right, so we can end it here with you guys having just walloped all of these guys.
Absolutely brutalized them.
Absolutely brutalized them. And I'm gonna say,
I don't know. Everybody down here just about died, so.
I'm all good.
Yeah, we didn't do that great.
I made sweet, sweet love for about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
That's what happens when we don't have our tanks with us. We just.
Let's wait for the opening and get done.
Yeah.
Oh
my god.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Granted, they did have 6 people roll above a 22 for their initiative, so they did have 6 going right off the bat.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get that picture into our thing. Hopefully it will be in this this set of credits. Thank you to our viewers for joining us, and anyone who's watching on YouTube later, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you next time, I guess. Bye.
See you around.